I got the moves. I got the moves. Oh, I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
So, with March Madness concluded, the next thing the top college prospect can look forward to is the NBA draft. I haven't done one of these before, but I've always wanted to, and now, after the players' biggest games of their college careers, I think it's a good time to make a 2019 NBA mock draft. So, if you're new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content. But with that being said, let's get right into this mock draft. Selected with the first overall pick is Zion Williamson, 6'7" forward from Duke University. This shouldn't be a surprise. Zion Williamson was absolutely insane in this tournament, scoring 64 points over his first 2 games in the competition, and clutching up versus Taco Falls UCF, and most importantly, finishing the tournament in the Elite 8. To some, this is a disappointing finish for the Duke Blue Devils and Zion, but the reality is, though they came up short, Zion dominated each game, and was a huge presence out there. He did not fold in the bright lights, he rose and put on some outstanding performances. In the March Madness tournament, he averaged almost 23 points and 9 rebounds and shot a fantastic 68% from the field, along with 2 steals a game and a block per contest. He has shown with his massive build that he is unstoppable. He has insane strength and guard-like agility along with his amazing leaping ability. He's an excellent player in the lane and great rebounder. We've seen flashes of a potential sensational post-up game, and his natural scoring ability is uncanny. His dunks, his energy, all of this has solidified himself as the obvious choice for the #1 pick in the 2019 NBA draft. Selected with the second overall pick is Ja Morant, 6'3" guard from Murray State. Before the college season, Ja Morant was nowhere to be seen in any mock drafts. But a few months later, he's my projected second pick, and it should be obvious why. He's dominating at the highest college level, only second to Zion, and has proved his worth in March Madness. He led Murray State to the second round by upsetting the 5th seed Marquette and getting the first triple-double in March Madness since Draymond Green back in 2012. This season, he averaged phenomenal numbers of 24.4 points and 10.2 assists per game, the first time a player has averaged 20 plus points and 10 plus assists in NCAA history. With his excellent passing ability and court vision, his explosiveness and crafty finish around the rim, plus more, there should be no question why Ja Morant is my second overall pick, and I wouldn't even be mad if he was your first. Selected with the third overall pick is RJ Barrett, 6'7" forward from Duke University. RJ Barrett has been phenomenal all year for Duke. He came into the college season as the projected #1 pick, and though he slipped a tiny bit, the hype is still there. He led Duke in scoring this season, just nudging Zion, and hit the game winner versus UCF to get Duke into the Sweet 16. Alongside his star teammates Zion, Cameron Reddish and Trey Jones, Duke finished the March Madness tournament in the Elite 8, and RJ played a huge role in that. He's a fantastic athlete who's tough to cover on transition defense due to his long strides and can finish at the rim from multiple different angles. He's got a huge amount of defensive potential thanks to his frame, length and instincts. Along with his decent shooting ability and his fantastic passing, it makes sense for him to be up here as a potential third overall pick. Selected with the fourth overall pick is Rui H, 6'8" forward from Gonzaga. Though I probably pronounced his name wrong, Rui H is no joke. He has led powerhouse Gonzaga to a 1 seed and got them into the Elite 8 in March Madness. He averaged 19 points and 6 rebounds and shot amazing from the field at 60%. He has been an absolute star this season for Gonzaga. Rui has an NBA build with great strength, long arms and amazing coordination. He has a really strong dribble game and handle game, and along with his size and quickness, he uses this to get into the lane. In the lane, he scores well and relentlessly attacks the offensive glass. Personally, I think Hachimura is underrated in this draft and needs more attention because he's a very legit player. Selected with the 5th overall pick is DeAdre Hunter, 6'7" forward from Virginia. This was a really tough decision to make between Hunter and the next player on this list, but in the end I decided to put Hunter here as the 5th overall pick. Hunter has led Virginia Cavaliers to the 1st seed this season, averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds and shooting 52% from the field. He also played a role in the team getting the 1st seed last year, even though they were majorly upset in the 1st round. He made sure it wouldn't happen again though, as his averages were upped across the board this year, and the Virginia Cavaliers have now made it to the championship in this year's March Madness, which is just amazing. He plays a complete game and has a massive impact on the defensive side of the floor, as well as the offensive side, and shows all-around effort. Hunter can score through contact, in the post and from mid-range. He's an efficient 3-point shooter, which many analysts say will stay with him when he enters the NBA. He's a versatile defender and overall has great potential to make a splash in the NBA. Personally, I don't see him becoming a major star or anything, but I do believe he can become a very valuable starter at best and is very deserving of becoming a top 5 pick in this draft. Selected with the 6th overall pick is Coby White, 6'5" guard from North Carolina. Coby White has been an outstanding player for an outstanding school. He's played his heart out this season, averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds and 4 assists for the season. Unfortunately, the Tar Heels couldn't get it done in March Madness as they lost to the 5th seed Auburn in the Sweet 16. Coby White still proved what he could do for an NBA team though. This season he showed his great mid-range pull-up game, his solid floaters and his beautiful crossover game. He's also performed to scouts his amazing quickness, his awesome ability to draw fouls on the drive, and he's shown how easily he can blow by guys. Coby White has proved to a lot of people what he can do for an NBA team and how he can help them. It's just up to what team wants him more, but I'd be very surprised if he falls out of the top 10. Selected with the 7th pick is Nassir Little, 6'6" forward from North Carolina. Standing alongside Coby White for North Carolina was Nassir Little. Little also had a fantastic season, averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds a game, and had some outstanding performances in March Madness, scoring 19 points and 20 points in the opening 2 rounds. Nassir has shown everyone that he is capable at competing at the highest level, displaying flashes of greatness in his post-up game and has a fantastic turnaround jumper. Along with his amazing offense, Nassir has shown he can play both ends of the floor with great effort on defense and offense. He's a hyperactive defender and can take all matchups given. Overall, Nassir is going to be a very interesting player to see develop. He's got a huge upside. Selected with the 8th pick is Cameron Reddish, 6'7" forward from Duke University. The final player from the Duke Blue Devils in this mock draft is Cameron Reddish. Though he's been out of the spotlight a bit due to Zion's massive presence, Reddish is still a fantastic player. He's averaged 13.5 points this season, nearly 4 boards and 2 assists a game. Reddish is an extremely versatile player. He's very coordinated and can play positions 1 through 4. Though he's not much of a passer, he can make plays with his handles and create space. His size and wingspan allows him to become lethal on defense and makes him a pretty decent rim protector. He has the potential to become an all-NBA defender, and after watching him play throughout March Madness, I have great confidence Cameron Reddish can become something special. Selected with the 9th pick is Bruno Fernando, 6'10" center from Maryland University. Bruno Fernando is a sophomore center from Maryland University and is an underrated prospect to me. He averaged a double-double this season and took his school to the 2nd round of March Madness, where they barely lost to LSU. His stats of 13 and 10 are great, as well as his field goal percentage, as he shot over 60% from the field this season. Bruno has a lot of potential. At 20 years old, he already has insane athleticism, which is his biggest asset. He can use his strong shoulders to muscle his way to the basket and score buckets with ease. Though he is strong, it isn't his only strength. His quickness and footwork is also a big part of his game, and it makes him really special. That's what, for me, makes him an underrated prospect in this draft. Selected with the 10th pick is Jarrett Culver, 6'6" guard from Texas Tech. Okay, I'll keep it real with you. The 8th, 9th and 10th picks are all pretty even for me, so it could really go either way. Garrett Culver could be 8th in this draft, but for now, I'm just going to keep him as 10. He has drawn comparisons to NBA stars like Donovan Mitchell, and I too agree that he has that potential. He has led his school Texas Tech on an improbable run to the Final Four and to the championship game. It's the first time his school has ever got that far in March Madness ever, which is just insane. He's averaged 19 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists in his sophomore year this season, and because of this, he got the Big 12 Player of the Year. Culver is not afraid of the moment, has fantastic ball skills and has a very impressive off-ball game. Along with these things and more, he's proved worthy of a top 10 pick in this mock draft, and hopefully with high building, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets higher after this March Madness run. But that will conclude my 2019 NBA mock draft post-March Madness edition. Let me know what you think of my picks and if you would change anything. Again, this is my first time doing it, so leave a like and comment telling me you enjoyed it if you did, and if you want me to do it again. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.